Hi, happy Monday. I'm Jen with Two Dogs Petsitting, and this is my sidekick Beans. And she'll probably be passing out. She's my sleepy sidekick in the afternoons. So if she disappears, don't worry. She's just taking a little snooze. That's what whippets do. So we are here to talk about how to find your perfect pet sitter for your pet family. Whether you have dogs, cats, birds, iguanas, tortoises, snakes, fish, horses, you need to find somebody who is familiar with your particular kind of pet. Most pet sitters have websites now that can show you who they've taken care of before, the types of animals that they've cared for, where their expertise is. For example, we've taken care of over 30 types of animals, ranging from horses to shrimp to chickens and goats and dogs and cats and birds of all kinds, even squirrels, and monkeys. So if you want somebody who has a vast experience with different species because you have, let's say, farm animals, then that's what you can type in your search when you're searching, or ask the vet when you are looking for somebody. And make sure that whenever you do decide to go out of town, you give pet sitters enough chance to come and meet you. You want to make sure and you book your services as early as possible, minimum of 2 to 3 weeks. Because what happens if your pet sitter meets you 3 days before you leave and you just don't get along? And that's okay. Not every pet sitter will fit your family, and not every family will fit that pet sitter. So what you want to do is give yourself and your pets the best chance possible for a good time away for you and a little staycation for your pet family. So how do you know what to look for when you're searching for a pet sitter? You find out from your vet, from your neighbors, from your friends who have used pet sitters to take care of their pets while they're away on their vacations. Get the good and the not so good stories, and that will help you make a decision based on who you trust that's around you and who they've trusted with their pets. Do you have specific needs for specific pets? Do you have puppies or kittens that need to be bottle fed? Think about all of the things that you do with your animals every single day, and try and find somebody who can do all of that on your schedule. That would be the best pet sitter for your family. You want to find the best fit. It doesn't have to be the absolute perfect fit, but it has to be the best, because that's what you want for your pet family, correct? Do you have maybe a diabetic cat who needs injections twice a day on a 12-hour schedule? Do you have a sight hound, a whippet or a greyhound, and you need somebody who is fluent in whippet or greyhound speak, or Italian greyhound speak? They're very different dogs than, let's say, a Newfie or a Ridgeback or a Chihuahua. Find somebody who fits with your exact pets and interview. That's really important, that you meet people face to face. How else are you going to get a feel for who they are and why they do what they do? Ask them how long they've been doing it. We've been pet sitting for over 20 years. Kind of aging myself. I don't really want to do that today. But because of our experience, because I started when I was so young, I've experienced many different emergency situations, so I kind of know what to do there. I worked at an animal hospital for 10 years with some of the best vets in the San Gabriel Valley. Oh gosh, amazing experiences. But you wouldn't know that unless we scheduled a meet and greet. So it's very important that you meet somebody face to face and just get a feel for what their passions are. You don't want somebody that you can't look in the eye, that you can't trust, right? So make the time to really do your research. Start with a Google search, or like I said, neighbors, friends, family, your vet. Really great resources are right under your nose. And if you end up doing an online search, just remember to call them first. You can send them an email or contact them however their website suggests contacting them. Let them know what kind of pets you have when you're planning on going away, so that they understand the timeline involved. And most pet sitters would want to meet you sooner rather than later. So in closing, before you hire anybody, just make sure you do the meet and greet. Your pet sitter needs to get to know how things are at your house for your pet family in order to do a really good job. Provide any emergency phone numbers that you need to, vet, emergency vet, any family members that live close by, or neighbors who have keys in case there's an emergency. If your pet sitter has an emergency backup, make sure they bring them with them to meet you on the meet and greet. That's extremely important. If the pet sitter does not have an emergency backup, that means it's your responsibility. If something happens to your pet sitter and your dog is not able to be let out on time or fed on time, who can your pet sitter call in order to make that a more comfortable situation for your pet? And that's about it. We will probably discuss this again in another video in more detail as questions come in. You can email me anytime at Jen, Jen, at twodogspause, TWODOGSPAWS.com. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com /Two Dogs Petsitting. Twitter is at Two Dogs Petsitting with the number 2. And Instagram is at Two Dogs Petsitting, all spelled out. TWODOGSPETSITTING. And our phone number is 626-244-4207. We just want your pet family to be happy, healthy, and safe while you're away. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Say goodnight, Beans.